Alright guys, so here's the video tutorial for the first Photoshop exercise. We're going to go back to the basics and just walk through the easy stuff so that you guys can kind of get used to using Photoshop. So first thing, of course, I'm going to do is go to Photoshop, and I'm going to go to File, New. Okay, I'm going to give it a name. This one's going to be called Initials. And 72 is for web, for anything on a web page or website, and then 300 or 200 is for print. Okay? If you're not sure which to use, just go for 300 because you can always go smaller later, but you can't always go bigger. Okay? So if you do 300 for print, we're going to do inches. Okay? So just to walk you through real quick, it would be 12 by 9 inches and 300 resolution, or we could change this to 72 and then change this to pixels, and it would be probably 1200 by 900 pixels. Okay? So you either have 1200 pixels by 900 pixels, 72 resolution, or 12 by 9 inches, 200 or 300 resolution. Okay? For this assignment, either one is fine. Okay. So I got my image, initials. Now I'm going to go do a little research and grab some images from the internet. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to search for your first initial, and later on we're going to search for our second initial. Okay. So we're going to search for the letter. My first initial is Sean, so we're going to go for the letter S. All right. And go to Images. Very important. Make sure you click on Search Tools. Any size, large. You can do this for every Google image search you ever do, so that you always have high-res images. Alright, which of these do I like? That looks pretty cool. So click on it, make sure you get the big version. You don't want the small one. And once you got the big version up, click and drag that into your Photoshop icon, which will open it up in its own tab in Photoshop. Okay, so I've got the URL image, and I've got my initials in this tab. See that? Okay, so go back to here, and I'm just going to select, I'm going to grab one of my selection tools, either this one or this one. I'm going to grab the square one, make a selection, and then go to Edit, Copy, go to my other tab, Edit, Paste. Okay, grab the Move tool, move that over, and I can zoom out if I want. Alright, so I got that there. Now, same thing, but this time we're going to get our second initial, or our last initial. So this time I'm going to search for the letter M for Macmillan. Oh, look at that. Very cool. Now I got the big version. I'm going to click and drag that into Photoshop. I want to make a selection. Make sure you get all of your art. Just got to make sure I get some of these darker flames. And I'm going to go to Edit, Copy, go back to this, and go Edit, Paste. Grab the Move tool, move that guy over, and it should look something like this. And if I hold down the Shift key, I can grab both of these, and I can move them over a little bit. Alright, so just save that and you're done. So File, Save. We're going to save the PSD. I'll put this in my school lessons folder. Let's see, this should be graphic design. So just put it somewhere you can find it, okay? And I'm going to make a new folder for this. I like to stay very organized. We're going to make this Photoshop Lessons. Hit Create. And I'm going to call this 01 Initials. Oops. Go back to Photoshop. There we go. And now I'm going to go File, Save As. And I'm going to change the format to JPEG. Because you always want a PSD, an editable PSD for Photoshop, and a JPEG to post on the internet. And of course, you always want something kind of large. Okay? So just save your work and then keep it on your screen or keep it nearby, keep it handy, and I'll come by and look at it and then give you the participation grade. And that's it for today, and we'll add on to this later on, okay? All right, thank you.